So right now I'm getting ready to put together this shelf. These are the instructions. The instructions aren't that long, but there's multiple steps on each page, so it's kind of deceiving how much there is. These are all the parts. We've taken it out of the box. This is your hardware. Be careful when you're taking your hardware out. Mine had a small rip in it, so I had to pick it up. Make sure you don't lose any of your hardware. It has everything you need. Basically, it's saying the only thing you're going to need is a Phillips screwdriver, which I also have an impact with a Phillips bit, so I can do it quicker. We're going to take C. C is going to look like this, and you're going to take number 19, which is these. There's the magnet pieces. You're going to have the magnets facing outward, and you're going to take 4 number 5s and screw those down. So now you're going to take E, put it on here. You're going to take 4 number 3s, and they will slide down inside of here, like this. And you will also do the other side the same way. And also 2 number 1s, and I'll just screw in here. I'll take B, put 4 number 3s in it, like you just did the other one. The slots are here, and then you'll be done with that for now. So now you're going to take F, and you put 4 pegs in here, here, and then straight across from it, there'll be 2 more. On F. Then 6 number 1s, and they're going to go here, 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 and then these 2. So 2, 4, 6. Now you're taking G, which is basically the opposite side of F, and you're going to be doing the exact same thing. 4 number 3s, and then 6 number 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So your G and your F are going to look like this. This is F. This is G. You'll notice they're almost the same. The only difference is these are on this side and these are on this side. They're opposite sides is why. When they flip, these will actually line up together. You're going to take your 2 L's. They look exactly like 4 number 3s. And they just pop in here. There's 2 of them. But there is 4. Now we're taking H. And we're going to take 5 number 1s. They go the top 2. You skip 1. Put 1 in. Skip 1 here. And on the outside here. So you get a total of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you do your skipping. These 2 will be empty. Now you take I. Your slot will be towards you. You're going to put 4 number 1s in it. 1, skip 1, 2, skip 1, 3, and 4. So 2 here, 2 here. These 2 will not have anything in them. Now you take K, give your slot that side, tip it up. 4 number 1s again. 1, 2, space, 3, space, 4. So these 2 and these 2 will have these. So when you're completed with K, it'll look like this. Is going to be J, and it's going to look like this. I'm setting it to, you'll notice he's got the marks here. This looks like it might be for hinges. So you're going to put one of these in here. I'm just going to hand tighten it for now. And when I turn it up, the other ones will go here, 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 and here. So you're going to have 2 here, 1 here, 1 here, and these 2 will be empty. So basically, it's going to look, these aren't going to be tightened all the way. I will tighten them in a second. It's going to look like this when it's done. So now you're going back to E, where you'd put all these parts in before. You're going to take O, and it's just going to slide on here like this. Then you're going to take your locks. You're going to put those in. Then you need your screwdriver. And you're just going to twist your locks and lock them. You'll feel them twist. So now you're taking your F and your I. You're just going to slide them together like this. They should pop together. And then you're going to lock them with your locking screws here, here, and there. Next part, you're going to take your L, you're going to put it on here and lock it with the tab sticking up. Then you're going to grab an H. It's going to go on this side. You want to put this on first because it has to go into that. So you got to make sure you line all these up. Your locks are like this, all the way to the top. So you're going to take a CL and 2 number 4s. Go by the diagram. You want the wheel away from your crack here. So you're just going to put 2 number 4s in it, hold it into place. So you're going to take your G and do just like you did with the other side. You're going to put K here, J here, and your L here like this. And then you're going to lock them all together. We'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So we got the parts on. We're just putting the locks in now to lock them into place. It'll take a total of 8 locks. You'll notice your L will twist on you, so you may have. So we took our K, J, and L and added them to the G, and then locked them down. And now we're going to get the CR, and it is going to be, you want this away from this, so it's going to be in here like this. You're just going to screw it down like this with 2 number 4s. So now we're taking B and putting it on F, and then you're going to lock it in place with 2 locks right here. Have B in place. C is next. It's just going to go in here like this. Your magnets are going to be towards the front because your door is going to go closed on this. They'll just slide in, and you add your 2 locks right here. Just tighten it down. It locked. Now you're going to take E. It will just slide into these inserts like this. Sometimes it takes a little finagling. You're going to take your locks. There's 3 locks down here. There's 1 here on the back side, 1 here, and 1 here. Now you're going to take U, try to line these holes up, these grooves, and it's just going to slide down in the grooves like that. And if you got it in all the way, it should be almost flush. You're going to take G, line up all these holes, stick it down in here, and then lock it with the locks. It takes... So you'll put your last 6 locks on. There's 2 on the bottom, 2 on this shelf, and 2 on the top. They all have to have locks. There's only a total of 4 locks. The 2 on the bottom, 2 here. There are none up here, so it's a total of 4. The ones here are already locked for something else. So now we're taking A. You're going to take 4 number 1s, put 1 in each corner. You're going to take your A, it's just going to slide on here, line the holes up, and then you're going to see you're going to need 4 locks. Once you get it in there, 1, 2, 3, 4, to lock these into place. So we're going to try to get it all lined up, get it into place. So next you're taking your number 8s, and you're putting them wherever you want your shelf. You can put them on the high side, the middle side, or the low side. You're going to take your D, slide it in there, and it'll just lock right onto those like that. So you're going to take S, Q, and R. You're going to take these holes are going to line up with this here, and you're going to take these number 9s, screw them in there like that. You want to make sure your lines are lined up for your drawer bottom. So we have S. We took the 2 number 9s, put R on this side, Q on this side. All these are lined up so that you can put your drawer bottom in. Your drawer bottom is T, and it's this, and basically it's just going to slide down in here like you did your back. until it's all the way in like that. Take your P, put 4 number 1s in it like this. Tighten them down, and then when you're done, it's going to slide down in here like this. And your locks will go here and on the opposite side to lock the front of the drawer. So the P is there. It's going to go in here. Got to make sure you line it up and make sure you line up your drawer bottoms. Then you're going to put your locks in here. Now we're taking our number 12, which is our door handles, drawer handles, and we're just going to run it through, twist it on, hold it, tighten it. So now we're going to be putting the roller pieces in for your drawers. Now when you're doing this, you got to remember you have it flipped upside down, so it's going to be backwards. Your right side is going to be DL. Your left side is going to be DR, because when you flip it over, this will actually be your right side. So when you're putting them on and this is upside down, they're going to be backwards. And you use a number 4 screw when you're doing it. So now your drawer should just slide in. Slides open and close like it's supposed to. So now you're going to take both your doors. You're going to take your number 16s and your number 6s. You're just going to run them through, tighten them down, and you're going to do that on both sides. Your handle should look like that when it's done. So now you're going to take your 19s that were left from your magnets that you used a while ago. They're in the same package. You're going to put 4 up number 5s, 2 in each one here. Basically, when you put these doors and mount them, those magnets are going to stick to these right here. That's what keeps it open and closed. You're going to take your hinges, which are number 13. Put the long side on your door and then just attach them with number 5s all the way around.
On both doors, right?
Yeah. So then after you've got them attached to the door, you're just going to attach to the inside of the cabinet itself. Now if you find it catching, I see this magnet, this piece is rubbing. It's not going to hurt anything, but you can adjust these hinges by loosening and tightening them, angling them. This one seems to be okay, so I'm not worried about it. But if you find it catching, you can adjust the hinges by loosening some and tightening. You just have to play with how much they're loosened and tightened. Last little piece, you don't have to do this. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. The number 7s, they're just little brackets that you can add to the back to hold these in place if you want. They're installed with a number 5. They'll slide in here like this. The little edge will slide in there. Put them wherever you want them. And then basically you just screw it down. So just like the last pieces that I showed you that go on the back, which are like trim pieces, these are the angle pieces for the corners. These are just basically design pieces. You're just gonna, they each have 4 screws. Screw them in. I'm not tightening them down yet. I'm just trying to get them started. And after you finish that, you will be complete. There will be extra straps in there. That's in case you decide you want to mount it to the wall, which we're not doing. So it's complete now. It took us hour and a half. It looks nice. It's really solidly made. Now these straps, they come with it. That's in case you want to mount it to your wall. There is your anchors, screws, the straps. These pieces are in case you want to cover these little locks that are up in there. You have to crawl around and just cover the lock. You can't really see them unless you're really crawling around looking for it. You got extra pieces for hangers. These actually inside the drawer here, you can push them in there. The problem is they're long enough that they'll come through and you'll actually have points on the inside, so we didn't use those. And these are just extra pieces that they gave in case you lose some while you're doing it. And put together, like I said, it's solid. It looks good. The only thing I see is every now and then the magnet is not grabbing, which I can adjust those forward to fix that. And I like it, and I definitely would recommend it. Drive it quite a bit. So I was able to go in, loosen these screws, pull your magnet forward. Now, as you see, the doors lock really well. It's a nice looking unit. It's a solidly built unit. And the doors, now they're solid. They're holding it closed. It looks really good, especially if you like country decor. I mean, you have the design here with the hinges for the corners and everything. It's just a really nice design. It fits in with a lot of people like nowadays.